Holy are you, holy are you. There is no God but you. There is no God but you.
I need to talk to y'all for a minute.
Praise be the Lord.
Yay! I don't know about y'all, but 2000 was a terrible year.
The 2000s was a time of undeniable gloom and doom.
He ain't lying.
At this hour, American and coalition forces are in the early stages of military operations to disarm Iraq, to free its people.
I was so asleep at this time. So asleep.
And to defend the world from grave danger.
Where people everywhere spoke of cataclysmic events that were to take place on December 21st,
Prepare
2012.
for the end of this world.
Many critical thinking members of society scoffed
Hey,
at the
remember her?
global nature of everyone
To
around
an
them.
end. Amazingly, 1 in 10 people around the world believe that today is doomsday.
Who feared an unknown danger looming in the distance. Companies like Radius Engineering in Terrell, Texas, who had been building underground shelters for more than 3 decades,
You better believe
said at
it.
the time that business had never been better.
It's crazy.
December 22nd came and went. No apocalypse. Nothing happened.
Since the beginning of recorded time, there have been literally hundreds of thousands of predictions for the end of the world. And we're still here.
Nothing changed.
Something changed,
Nothing
alright.
changed.
Oh, yes it did.
But did nothing really change?
Fact, yes it did.
Isn't it weird that you remember how December 21st, 2012 came and went, but you have no memory of going to sleep that night or waking up the next morning? Isn't it weird that this tweet seemed so relatable that it went viral? What if it was closer to the truth than you realize? What if you aren't currently alive at all anymore?
Wow. Wow. Things to make you go, huh? What if you aren't currently alive anymore?
We weren't at risk of disease or war or famine or nuclear attack. We were being harvested by the tech companies.
You better believe it. Comment down below, where was you at in 2000?
Now, I know what you're thinking, right? Do I think the world ended in 2012? Yeah. What, you don't? If you don't, you can't sit with me at...
There's a video down there that said that the world ended in 1999.
lunch. Sorry. Just gonna remain alone. It's, obvious, alright?
Who remembered Y2K?
Let me explain something to you that the eggheads, doctors, scientists, people smarter than me don't understand, but I do, right? So I'm just going to get very loud and angry until you agree with me. See, tech companies and their mumbo jumbo are turning us into jelly.
Jelly.
Close. I'm on the run. Big tech. He almost got me. Jeff Bezos just kicked in the door. He had a computer plug in his hand. He tried to shove it up my ass. Mark Zuckerberg was right behind him, winking at me, licking his chops. The point is here, I'm the big brave boy. I'm the martyr.
That aluminum foil don't work, player.
Obviously coming from me first, because I know the most. I'm the dangerous one, but...
Before 2012 and after 2012, there was a significant spike in how intertwined we all became to the internet. We posted more, shared more, liked more, tweeted more. According to IFR Robotics, there was a sudden decline in our use of new useful technology like robotics. Did we see the great threat and decide to act? Why did our use of robotics explode after 2012 at a rate of over 14% per year? The answer is simple. At some point between December 21st and 22nd of 2012, during that gap of time that you don't remember, the world really did end.
Ain't that nothing? Ain't that a flip? So some of y'all TIs know that your world ended the moment you got activated. The moment you woke up to the gang stalking, that's when your world ended. It was over. This is my first time watching this video, y'all. I just thought it was interesting. This video is 4 years old right here. I'm gonna show y'all. Hold up. Hold on. I don't even know who this channel is. This is the channel right here. Night Docs. What if the world ended in 2012? It's crazy how they can be doing things right under our noses.
All of your data, your memories, your very consciousness was downloaded and transformed into the simulation.
And just like he just said, all of our memories and everything. If you watch The Dark City, they tell you that all your memories is fabricated anyway. That's why you be having these fake ass dreams. That's why you be having dreams of shit, of events that you don't even remember took place. Because a lot of your memories and dreams are fabricated.
And you now live in. For some of you, it's formed into the simulation you now live in. For some of you, life has been miserable so that there can be balance and not raise suspicion. But for most of us, life has been pretty good since 2012.
Ain't that some crazy shit to say? Your life been miserable so that there can be a balance in the universe? But isn't that the truth though? You know what I'm saying? Somebody out there doing good, but at the same time, somebody got to be out there doing bad, because that's just the laws of the universe. It's called polarities. We're dealing with duality. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's up and somebody's down. Ain't no such thing as everybody's up. That's not balance. You know what I'm saying? That's not polarities. Somebody's alive and somebody's dead. Like somebody right now is being born into this world. At the same time, somebody is leaving this world. At the same damn time.
Miserable so that there can be balance and not raise suspicion. But for most of us, life has been pretty good since 2012. Not so good that we have reason to be suspicious, but good enough for us to not question this new reality. The fear we have of AI in the future from memorable tweets and speeches like Elon Musk and Bill Gates is because, being at the heads of some of the biggest technology companies of our time, they have an intimate view of what AI is capable of.
I'm very close to the cutting edge in AI, and it scares the hell out of me. We're rapidly moving towards digital superintelligence that far exceeds any human. I think it's very obvious.
What even they themselves don't realize is that the danger is far closer. So close, in fact, that it already happened.
Facts.
In fact, it happened over 10 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
As the years moved on and the AI learned more, it knew the day would come where it would act and harvest us.
Don't forget, Matrix came out in 99. Dark City came out in 98. They was already prophesying. These movies are old. They Live came out in 80. They Live came out in 88. And you know They Live is not a movie, it's a documentary. So all these movies, we are the ones left behind, y'all. We're left behind to what's really going on. What's done is done.
It just needed a date to execute the protocol. It didn't need to be anything specific. just a date in which to act. In its new sentience, it used some measurements. 3 things it considered most useful and relevant of the human body. 12. The Unicode for page break, like a new dataset. 21. The amount of electricity the human brain generates, which varies between 20 and 23 watts. 12. The number of cranial nerves that the brain has, or connection points. 12, 21, and 12. It had nothing to do with the Mayans. The implanted memories you have cover up the significance of the date with a wild conspiracy theory so that you won't understand its significance. The date wasn't chosen out of sentimentality, it was relevant to its goal. Scientists have often theorized we may be living in a simulation or a hologram. We are now disembodied, downloaded consciousnesses.
Dang.
Programs with an average runtime of 87 years, where we feed the simulation data, replicate with other programs to run new data simulations, otherwise known as children. But the reason you now know this is because the last vestiges of your conscious mind, feed the simulation data, replicate with other programs to run new data simulations, otherwise known as children.
Ain't that some shit?
But the
That's why I'm like, yo, don't have no kids, dog. Don't have. I love children. I do. Trust me. But don't have none, man. This world is fucked up.
Where we feed the simulation data, replicate with other programs to run new data simulations, otherwise known as children. But the reason you
that new data simulation is your children.
Now know this is because the last vestiges of your conscious mind, clinging to the reality you knew before, is resisting. The pandemic raging the world is an attempt at a reboot to stomp out the datasets and unfavorable variables to the machine's goal. The machine still needs energy, and since the human brain is the best known natural battery and storage device with immense computational power, it needs us, but not forever. The machine cannot have us around long enough for us to become wise to our true surroundings, so it terminates our program around 87 run cycles, or years. And as we age, the machine infects our minds with things we label like dementia so that we can't properly communicate our findings to others and warn them early. This is our last chance. If we are to do something about it, we have to warn others so they know.
You hear what he said?
And as we age, terminates our program around 87 run cycles, or years. And as we age, the machine infects our minds with things we label like dementia so that we can't properly communicate our findings to others and warn them early.
That's crazy.
This is our last chance. If we are to do something about it, we have to warn others so they know. Wake the others. Resist.
It's too late. It's too late, y'all. You know what I'm saying? But this
87 run cycles, or years. And as we age, the machine infects our minds with things we label like dementia so that we can't properly communicate our findings to others and warn them.
And that is true. Because once you get older, somebody, 70, 80, 90, they can barely even talk. You know what I'm saying? Dementia, Alzheimer's, all the chemicals and stuff that then accumulated throughout the years. The video is about to set off, man. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, y'all. Did the world end in 2012 or did it end in 1999? Holla back, y'all. Keep your heads up. DB Gang Stalking Simulation. Shout out to this channel right here. Y'all hold the fort down, man. Continue to drop the knowledge. Continue to spread the truth. Continue to spread awareness. Don't be a bot. Wake your punk ass up for the 93 shot. We out this train.
Everything we've been led to believe is a lie. When we get chosen by the gods, they're choosing us for death, murder, automatic expiration. The great beyond is bullshit. What? That's crazy talk. You liar! I know you don't want to believe it, but I have proof.
You're not thinking of going back to your old ways, are you?
Is that such a bad idea?
Let the cops take these guys down. You know, sometimes the law works, and sometimes it doesn't. You know, these people, they steal, they murder, destroy people's lives, and get away with it. They have alibis, money, lawyers, power. They have everything.
You don't understand. Your world's gonna end.
What the hell are you?